Hello, my Cicada class. 我的素宝们，对啊，你们都是我的宝贝，所以就是我是素嘛，所以是素宝。All right, so 我的素宝们，上课喽！Woo, woo, woo. Today is Monday, October 7th. Today is Monday, October 7th. And this coming Thursday, we have a double 10 holiday, so we don't need to go to school. And I don't need to go to school either, so it doesn't affect our Wednesday and Friday class, but just to know that we don't need to go to school on Thursday makes me very happy too. Yay! Okay, so hopefully by the time I see you guys on Wednesday, you guys have your tests corrected already. Alright, 我再提醒你们，你们记得要订正考卷哦，每一个错的地方就是订正3遍 ，3 times. Alright, except 除了那个 true and false 之外，其他的比如说第一页的单字的部分，加上重组句子，如果你错了什么，比如说 period, you still need to write the sentence 3 times. So if it was the grammar part, 那个选择题也是一样，不是只有写单字而已哦，是整个句子写3遍。那最后一面有阅读的部分，如果你阅读错的话，请你要写问题加答案3 times. Alright, I made myself pretty clear, right? 问题加答案3 times. Alright, so I will be looking forward to collecting those on Wednesday. So today we are still going to go over the new unit and then the vocabulary words and sentence patterns, and then we're going to go over a little bit of the reading as well. Alright, here we go. Let's get into our flashcards. I actually think this unit's vocabulary is a bit easier than the last one. So let's take a look. Lemonade. Lemonade. Spell it. Ice cubes. Ice cubes. Say it together with me. Spell it. Tour. Tour. Say it out loud. Poster. Poster. Hopscotch. Hopscotch. Last one. Chalk. Chalk. All right. Here we go. And flashcards time. So if you don't know it, turn your books to page 20. 20. Student books. 20. Let's go over the sentence patterns together. Again, this will show up on the unit test, the big test in the 重组句子部分。然后我们这个单元你不知道还记不记得，我们是在很客气的问人家说 Would you like 的的的的的，然后如果你要的话 Sure, I'd love to. If you don't want to do it, no thanks or thanks, but I can't. I need to da 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 da. Okay, that's our sentence pattern for this unit. So let's go over this together. Say it out loud. Ready, get set, go. Would you like to feed the ducks? Sure, I'd love to. Okay, we'll need bread and sunglasses. Number 2. Would you like to make bracelets? Sure, I'd love to. Okay, we'll need beads and string. Number 3. Would you like to go to the horse races? Sure, I'd love to. Okay, we'll need cushions and binoculars. Number 4, this is the one I told you no, okay? No, no, no. Would you like to go surfing? Thanks, but I can't. I have to mow the lawn. 一起讲出来，一起讲出来。 All right. Would you like to go camping? Sure, I'd love to. Okay, we'll need flashlights and a tent. Would you like to go to the zoo? Sure, I'd love to. 等一下，暂停，忘记了，我跟你说第4题跟第6题 number 4 and number 6 is the no answer. So let me correct myself. All right, one more time. Would you like to go to the zoo? Thanks, but I can't. I have to wash the dishes. All right, so this will also show up on the quiz too. 这个也会在小考里面出现哦，所以你必须也要知道怎么拼，比如说 bread, sunglasses, bracelets, beads, string, cushions, binoculars, mow the lawn, okay, flashlights, tent, wash the dishes. You must know those two, all right? Bonus question time. So what I want you to do is you need to listen to what Teacher Sue says and then write these questions and answers on page 20 in your student book. 在20的最上面哦 alright? 在20的最上面哦 20的最上面要写这3个句子，然后我礼拜3会问你们我讲什么，然后拼对的人 OK 可以获得 cards. Okay, so let's go and good luck. So what I want you to write is, would you like to go to the beach with Ryan? One more time. Would you like to go to the beach with Ryan? Sure, I'd love to. Sure, I'd love to. Okay, we'll need water and towels. Okay, we'll need water and towels. Okay, good luck. I hope you wrote all 3 of them down for cards. Moving on to page 21 in your student book. Here comes the reading part. Okay, 所以我觉得我上次不是前几天改了你们的考卷吗？然后有一些人错了差不多快一半，这样就6分就走了。Alright, so you really need to know the content of the story. Alright, you need to know the details as well. 考试之前 Teacher Sue 都希望你们赶快复习一下那个 reading. 当然你也可以 guess.OK， 猜猜看，不过就是50% 啊，就看你猜的对不对。如果你真的很懒的，不想要再复习了，或者是你真的忘了，也不想要重看 ，alright, it's 50% chance, but why do that to yourself, right? 你为什么要这样对自己？你就记得它的内容就好了。Alright, I don't think it's that hard to remember. Alright, so page 21, let's read it together. Ready, set, go.Dear Diary, today I went on a tour of the zoo near our house. I learned a lot, and I helped the zookeepers. I watched them feed the animals, and I carried some of the food. Those animals eat a lot. It's hard work to feed them all. The weather was extremely hot today. In fact, it was hot all week. Some of the animals got special snacks.Because of the heat. We made big ice cubes with fruit in the middle. Then we gave the ice cubes to some of the animals. The polar bears got ice cubes with fish in the middle. My favorite part of the zoo was the petting zoo. I gave baths to some of the pigs. Normally, they don't get baths, but the cold water made them happy. Actually, some of the goats liked the water too.They played with the water from the hose. I liked the petting zoo because I could get close to the animals. It was fun. Victor. All right, so this was written on July 15th, and it was a Dear Diary. So if you don't know what a diary is, it is 日记. 我相信你们每一天不是都要写中文的 diary 吗？ Alright, this is kind of like that too, but longer diary. Alright? 所以这里面有一些单字 I don't know if you know. For example, zookeepers. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm not going to tell you, okay? But zookeepers you might not know, so you might need to look it up. 要查, alright, if you don't know. You might not know extremely. Zookeepers, extremely. 可能不知道 extremely. Petting zoo 有可能你不知道. I think everything else you should know. All right. So after reading this out loud, what I want you to do for homework is number 1, 2, 3, and 4. 我礼拜三会检查哦. All right. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please do that for homework. After talking about the student book, of course, I need to start on the workbook. So why don't you take your workbook out? 习作拿出来. Let's go to page 10 and 11. 10 and 11. So what we're going to do is A, B, and C. A, B, C, but I'm not going to do everything with you. I'm just going to talk about some of the problems. 有一些问题 I will help you with it. And then I want you to try A, B, and C by yourself, the rest of the problems. 所以赶快转到10跟11，我要开始了。第一题 Number 1. So what do I put in the blank? Would you like to blah blah the ducks with me? 我一看到 ducks 我应该就知道是这个嘛 Right? So you need to write feed. Would you like to feed the Would you like to feed the ducks with me? Would you like to feed the ducks with me? All right. Number 2. Would you like to blah 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 hopscotch with me? 还记不记得 hopscotch 就是单脚跳的那个跳格子。那如果你要叫人家跟你一起玩的话，应该就是 All right, I gave you the answer. Would you like to play hopscotch with me? Would you like to play hopscotch with me? So this isn't that hard. So what I want you to do is do 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 试试看. Okay, it's very easy, I think. So if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video, and then when you're done, continue. Because I'm moving on to part B. B 大题 Teacher Sue 会跟你念第一题，但是第二题跟第三题你们要自己写哦。Alright, so these are the missing words, and then you're supposed to write the missing words on the line. 所以第一题 Teacher Sue 看了图片有看到 tent 帐篷，那我应该知道关于露营的。Alright, 露营 Alright, number 1. Would you like to go camping this weekend? 答案很简单。Sure, I'd love to. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Would you like to go camping this weekend? Sure, I'd love to. 那第二跟第三你们就自己要写咯。Okay, now moving on to part C. Teacher Sue 会讲第一题。Okay, it's a listening exercise, 听力的部分。然后第二题是 writing 的部分咯，你就自己要 figure out how to write number 2. Alright, number 1. Here goes. Okay, I see basketball and I see water, so it's gonna involve something with those things. Alright, number 1. Would you like to play basketball with me this afternoon? Would you like to play basketball with me this afternoon? Sure, I'd love to. Okay. We'll need a basketball. We'll also be thirsty. We'll need some water. Alright? 那个最后一行我再讲一次。Okay. We'll need a basketball. We'll also be thirsty. We'll need some water. All right? So, boys and girls, hopefully you wrote that down. 那第二题你们就自己试试看哦。我记得我们在上课的时候有讲过这个冲水的，怎么讲？ If you wrote it down, then you would know the answer. All right? Now that we're done with the workbook, of course, I'm going to go to the Spotlight reading book. And in class last Friday, we were done with Unit 2. So now I'm moving to Unit 3, which is a nice trip. All right? A nice trip. So everybody turn to page 21. 21. All right. So looking at this picture, it looks like there's a boy, and then it's like, he's like, all right, and walking his dog in the park. So the question goes like this in the warm-up. Number 1, what is there in the lake? What is there in the lake? Duh! What is in the lake? So write it down. Write it down. There's more than one answer, by the way. More than one answer. Number 2, how is the weather today? Well, by looking at his face, you can tell he's very what? Right? So write it down. Write it down. 那这个下面的 reading skill, 这个单元的 reading skill 是 finding the topic sentence, 就是主题句。然后我希望你们在礼拜3跟我一起念过这个中文，因为 Teacher Sue 的中文没有那么的好，不是每一个字都认得，所以我需要你们来帮助我跟我们大家一起念 ，alright， 一起念。所以这个 topic sentence 就是这个整个段落最重要的 ，OK？What is this talking about? The main idea, alright? So let's look at that later on Wednesday together, alright? I want to go over page 22 though. 22 goes over the vocabulary words. 所以22页 let's say the vocabulary words together. So here we go. Vacation. Vacation. Visitors. Visitors. View. View. Famous. Famous. Temple. Temple. Church. Church. Attracts. Attracts. Summer. Summer. Fall. Fall. Hot springs. Hot springs. Now, if you don't know any of these, look it up on your phone, all right? Look it up on your phone. I'm going to go over the meanings on Wednesday. However, I want you to look it up first so we can discuss, all right? 所以你上课的时候才会准备好啊，你们先查查看是什么 all right? Now, I want to go over the reading with you. Sun Moon Lake. 你们有去过 Sun Moon Lake 吗？ I have, but I think I've only been there once though. 一次而已 With my parents, with my mom and dad. 所以你们有去过吗？你们有听过这个 Sun Moon Lake 每一年都会有那个游泳，你可以游泳 swim across Sun Moon Lake. I think it was a big event every year. All right? So, ready? Get set. Go. Sun Moon Lake is a popular vacation spot in Nantou, Taiwan. Many visitors like to take a boat to enjoy the beautiful lake view. After that, they can get off at Ita Thao Pier and try some black tea. They can also visit the famous Wenwu Temple and buy tea eggs there. Some people like to go to the beautiful Christian church. It is a good place to take pictures. Finally, visitors can spend more time walking down the streets around Sun Moon Lake. There are a lot of shops and delicious food there. Sun Moon Lake attracts visitors in all 4 seasons. There are many bird watchers in spring and many swimmers in summer. People like to watch the colorful tree leaves in fall and go to hot springs there in winter. Sun Moon Lake is a really wonderful place. Yeah! Now we can go over the vocabulary words together. Again, for the vocabulary part, I will do number 1 and number 2 with you. Please try 3, 4, and 5 by yourself. 所以第一题 In Taiwan, the weather in is cool. 那 weather 叮叮叮，就让我一定要就是找答案的时候一定要选就是一个 weather word 嘛，对不对？而且还是要 cool 就是凉凉的。所以 A view, B fall, C temple, D spot。那哪一个字是跟天气有关的呢？Hopefully you chosen， 因为那个是指现在台湾的天气已经步入秋天咯，All right, number 2. There is a beautiful blah 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 near the park. Let's go and take some pictures. Again, take some pictures.要照相，所以你一定是要找一个很美丽、很漂亮的地方嘛，对不对 ？A vacation, B visitor, C summer, D church。唯一一个地方可以就是照相的，应该就只有 church， 因为 church 是。Okay, so I gave you number 1 and 2, so please do 3, 4, and 5 by yourself, and that is also for homework. 所以你的功课其实不少哦 ，alright， 除了 spotlight reading 之外，还有 workbook 的 A, B, and C，alright， 还有订正考卷这3样。So 我之前就跟你们讲过 like I like to keep my videos a bit short, so you won't see, hopefully you won't see like a 30-minute video. I'll try to keep it under 20 minutes. So yay for me and yay for you. 你们真的很幸运 OK 20分钟就可以看完 video, 所以全部的人都要看，不然其他老师真的哦每一次都30分钟哦 Alright, so I will talk to you guys very soon on Wednesday. This is your teacher Sue. Bye-bye.